Yeah.
He says over the moon. What is this, like 1930s? I'm quite over the moon for her. Excuse me, I feel very over the moon for this next guest. Welcome to the Tragedy Academy, a show created to bridge societal divides in a judgment-free zone using candor and humor. And I'm in trouble, and this is Detention, and Jonah, our old intern, is in. What's going on, my man?
Nothing much. Just hanging out.
Was that intro completely ridiculous?
Yes, but it
Did
was
it
perfect.
completely tune out everybody that has any modicum of intelligence?
Yeah.
Modicum of intelligence. I don't even think that works.
Does it work?
Fuck, dude. Not my
Say it
night.
again.
Nah, let's not examine it.
Okay, let's see. Let's move on.
Right.
From
So
that.
for those of you tuning in, this is going to be a detention episode. It's where we don't give a shit about things and we just hang out and talk. We do have a mild agenda, and that is because we're fresh off of a trip to the Tampa Bay Underground Film Festival, and we saw our friends, the Real Idiots.
Yeah. It was quite the trip. It was quite the trip.
Now, quite the trip because of events?
No. the journey more so from here to the film festival was.
For those of you that don't know, we both have severe ADHD. And there's a phenomenon when two people with severe ADHD get together where you begin bouncing off of each other and escalating more ridiculous stuff. And whenever Jonah and I are around each other, we cannot tell our age difference. My maturity level is below his age, and he's 21. So, I mean, are you giving the legal thumbs up?
I am.
What is that? Who are you thumbs upping to?
Everybody.
Just your age? You were excited to be 21?
Yeah. I've been waiting, man.
I've
been waiting.
It's funny. You do wait, and then I promise you, you're going to look back and be like, fuck was that?
Yeah.
It served no purpose. It was just a random day that they want you to be excited about so you don't look around at everything else going on in the world.
Very true. Yeah. I don't know. I was really excited for it. I was like, yeah, I get to go out. I get to go to the bars with my buddies. I would go out like every weekend, and now I'm just like,
hangovers suck.
Yeah. And I'm kind of over it already.
Yeah, hangovers suck. And when you have ADHD, I think it's different when you drink alcohol. It gives me like, it makes me too talkative.
Yes, that's how I am. Like, I just can't stop.
Inhibition's gone.
Yes.
All of them.
It's so true.
Like takes off like a car.
Yes. Just nonstop.
Yeah.
Talking a mile
like
a minute.
Engine running like a Dollar General toy knockoff Lightning McQueen. So this is one of the discussions on the way to this film festival was Jonah grew up with dads that spoiled him rotten and he got named brand shit.
Yes.
I grew up on, you know, the toys for the friend that you got invited to their birthday party and your parents are pissed and they stop 2 minutes before they get there at like Walgreens or Dollar General and get an action figure or, you know, fucking G.I. Mo instead of G.I. G.I. Mo. So we were talking about somebody getting the Lightning McQueen car, and it's Lytting McQueen, McKween.
Lowercase c, capital K.
McQueen.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
What kind of car is Lightning McQueen?
We threw out a couple. We said Prius at one point.
No, Corolla, I think, is a solid one.
Yeah, I think just standard Toyota Corolla for sure. Gotta be.
No, El Camino with a wing.
That's what it was. That was the first one you said. El Camino with a wing. Perfect.
Lightning McQueen.
And his colors were off. Like he's that like orange.
Oh, yeah.
Orange color.
What? His eyes are bloodshot.
He's at the Dollar General. Waiting.
Lightning McQueen has a cigarette. Comes with cigarette.
cigarette included. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's the best thing I've ever heard. Now includes cigarettes.
Vader gets chaw. It's like some fucking delivery truck.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, dude. Lightning McQueen.
I want to see that. Like, I really
All
want
right,
to see that one.
listeners, somebody out there, I know we have so many artistic and talented people.
Please.
Can you please come up with a rendering of Lightning McQueen?
And that's anything I want for the rest of my life is that.
His bloodshot eyes and a cigarette, probably hanging out of the side of the grill. I need him to have a brush guard mustache. I don't know why. Circa Dazed and Confused.
It makes sense with the cigarette.
Oh, yeah. And of course, since he has no hands, this is perfect. His eyes are bloodshot because there's always that one old man that smokes that doesn't even grab the cigarette out of his mouth.
No.
He just has it hanging out of the corner, doing whatever mechanical real man job that he's doing with smoke just barreling up into his right cornea like a signal fire. It's just bulging and he's still hammering or doing whatever fucking manual labor it is. That's a real man, dude. You don't take that dude's anything.
No.
You don't. No. You leave him alone. You don't take his parking spot. You don't
let him do what he needs to do.
You don't tell him he's doing a good job.
Nope.
You don't need to tell me what I know. What's wrong with you? You trying to give me accolades or something?
You don't need to tell me. It's so good.
Accolades. I like that he's super intelligent.
He's got all the big words.
Big words, but just fucking don't look like it. I love those kinds of, that juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Excuse me, that is not a very eloquent way to just fucking breaking it down for you.
That's amazing.
So we had Lightning McQueen. What other amazing things did we come up with on this trip just to go to a film festival?
We talked about so much. We talked about it's endless.
I'm trying to think. There was something in particular that stuck out. I want to say that shit.
What was it?
I'm embarrassed.
Was it the balls?
Oh. Yes, that was definitely one of the conversations.
It came back like a quick.
So I have no idea why this happened. What I don't even know what prefaced this.
I don't know how we got onto the conversation.
For some reason, wait a minute. I think there was a conversation about the seam on the nuts.
Yes.
And you said you have no seam.
No, that was Gary.
Gary said he had no
seam.
I was like, what? Like a water balloon? They're just both in there, like 2 eggs in a Crown Royal bag?
No seam.
No seam. I was like, how does that happen?
Everyone has a seam.
Everybody has a seam.
Everyone has.
But the only one that doesn't have a seam is the guy who's got 2 individually swinging nuts.
Yes.
Like just same distance. They just hang there individually. Yes. And I think the conversation was swinging them like
the perpetual motion.
The perpetual motion balls. Just let them go back and forth.
That is what.
But then, of course, it has to go to the next level. So we turned it into like a shoebox diorama of like a circus tent where the 2 nuts are like swinging one into the other and it explodes like with baby powder and fireworks. Circuit Jackass in the beginning. Oh my God.
Perfect.
One with a cape. You could just, I want it to be super cinematography at its highest level, where you can see like
Every
which
movement.
pube still has like a little bit of hair follicle in it too.
It's got to be so crystal clear.
Yes, you got to see like the heat bumps. Not the heat bumps. It's funny. So Taryn and I are watching this show right now. And it's been out for a while, but you know it. Your dad's watched it. We were just talking about it the other day, and it's called Naked Attraction.
Yes.
It's
Oh my
and
god.
God bless British TV because they do give us we bastardize their great reality TV
Yes.
all the time. And I'm glad I haven't seen this here yet, but I'm sure it's about 10 seconds away.
Mhm.
But this show is phenomenal for body positivity, for understanding of the human experience from a physical attraction level,
Yeah.
like I've never seen, but it is also funny as fuck.
Yeah. I thought I walked into my house one day and I was just walking in like normal, like said hi to my parents, like, what's up? I look at the TV and there's like 5 naked dudes on like behind like a wall. And there's this girl like judging their bodies. I'm like, what's going on?
They're all different colors.
Yes.
And like, it looks like Rubik's Cube colors. And it's super like, it's not a dirty scene. That's
No.
what's so weird
They're just
about it.
standing there nude.
Yeah, it's okay. So the premise of the show is they want to see who you choose based on naked attraction. And then they go out on a date afterwards and they, discover whether or not it was something that was worthwhile. That said, one of the coolest things about the show is that there are no limitations to whom they put on there.
Yeah, no, everyone's like such a it's you never see like something the same. Like it's always something different.
Amputees, you know what in America we'd say is just obese or just normal looking everyday people, right? And then, but they're naked. So the premise is that it starts in that first level, right? And it goes from the feet up to the waistline, right? And the music, it goes, it's so corny. The music is awful. Best. So now I chase around Taryn anytime we're like in the bathroom, around the shower, somewhere in the house. I'm like, like it's gonna happen. The party's starting. She yelled at me one day because I like to draw stupid things on the shower wall.
Oh, same. Yeah.
And I think I drew like a big veiner on there just thinking for fun.
Why not?
Well, we have a housekeeper. Also, you can't leave that kind of shit up there. It's fun. So when it steams up, you can
it stays. Yeah, it's still there. It's still there.
But yeah, so this show, the individuals, it's not just men, women, women, men. It's also gay, straight, lesbian, transitioning, transgender, people that are in mid-transition, like having like their breasts removed. You can see like all the work being done halfway through, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and the people that are being picked are not the people you'd think are being, would be picked.
No, yeah, because usually you see like the more stereotypical, conventional, attractive person in one box, or you see like a really nice body in one box, like, that it's what's perceived as a nice body by everybody. And that comes up and they're either a completely different person or the person that's picking them is going for someone that's average.
And I think that we play to a societal requirement in whom we identify as a mate.
Yeah.
That it has to check certain blocks in order to even be acceptable to choose.
Yep.
So those persons that are underneath that line don't even make the cut simply by societal elimination in your own mind. Well, I can't choose that one because this.
Yep.
I can't choose that one because this. And it's usually what somebody else would have perceived you in a situation with, right? So I think that they're not as choosy as we are here. They're a lot more comfortable with nudity, They're not hung up on penis size. I can tell you that.
No, that's what I thought it was going to be. I was like, oh, here we go. Here's Mr. Really long schlong coming on the screen. The screen's going up. But it really, like, I haven't seen one person on there that really is too concerned.
No. And like, the dude without the giant one will say to the other one, you know, like, I remember there was a dude in a wheelchair next to a guy that had a big one. And he's like, it's right here at eye level. It was pretty amazing that kind of humor was there.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
And in fact, I think he was chosen. I'm pretty sure, maybe not, but there's been like guys that were amputees and stuff like that. And I'm saying this like it's supposed to be an amazing thing.
It's normal. It should be normal. It's normal. It's not normal here for some reason, but it's normal everywhere else.
Right. And I would argue that we're attracted to what is not that societal line more so than we are the other way. And we put ourselves into an exclusive box where we can't find a mate because they don't meet A, B, and C when we didn't even care about A, B, and C.
No, exactly. Like, I think people set like they have this checklist and they say, okay, well, they have to meet this, meet this and be this and do this, look like this, have this, whatever. And they're not really just looking at a person as a person. They're looking at a person as a checklist. And if they don't meet that checklist, then there's no point of even considering.
I think that also comes with a certain level of maturity, because I can tell you that the boxes I checked growing up were a lot more shallow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, but I also think that that's a baser urge situation as well.
True.
You're going to do what you do between the ages of, 16 and 25. You just lose your shit.
Yeah.
You hump holes in walls. Or you have that conversation Gary and I had a few minutes ago, which was pretty funny.
Jeez.
I've never heard that theory before.
Neither have I.
And I'm questioning the validity behind the study.
I want to know where it came from.
Is this peer reviewed? Is this
a scholarly source? Like, where is this coming from?
So Gary is not here, and there's a reason he's not here, because Gary also didn't show up to the film festival until after we all came out. He was sitting in his car with 40 tacos and a latex glove hidden in one.
Oh, I forgot about that. And it was Inside Out, right?
He already ate a couple of tacos.
And didn't he go back anymore in the hotel after?
That's when he found it. He found the rubber glove there. Like, I understand it's for cleanliness and everything, but at the same time, it was Inside Out, and whatever you were trying to keep out of the food. Because we're not trying to keep the food out of your hands.
We're trying out of the food. And now it's there. It doesn't matter anyway.
That's like slapping somebody with an Inside Out condom when you're done.
Oh, oh my God. It's true, though.
Worst finishing move ever. Snap.
Like a rubber band.
Backwards. You put like a pebble in it, like a slingshot.
Why?
Well, I mean, I did.
Oh, gosh.
So I am all about removing bigoted, stereotypical types of humor in certain instances.
Yeah.
And online with this detention episode and what we're discussing, I voted recently amongst myself. I made this decision within myself to get rid of the dirty Sanchez.
Oh, yes. And it's a good decision.
I think that it is insensitive. I think it insinuates things, and I think it should be removed. And I think that it has a great replacement, and that is the shitler.
So good. It's so good.
So instead of the wipe across, it's one straight down. And nobody cares if you talk shit about Hitler.
No.
It goes together. Give somebody a shitler.
It's so perfect because this is better than this.
But I like that we're justifying, or we're trying to come up with a new term and not just giving somebody a poop stash.
We got to keep this going. We got to switch the name.
We're definitely going to be giving people poop mustaches. We just have to change the name.
That's the best thing ever. That's the best.
Who's the asshole that came up with that? With the shitler. With the shitler.
Forgot that's what we're calling it now.
We're here to bridge societal divides in a judgment-free zone. Okay.
That's amazing.
All
That's
right.
amazing.
Let's take a quick break. And we're back.
Perfect. It's a long, nice break we had there.
What, dude? I can't believe that. So, the film festival.
Oh yeah, it's back to what we were talking about.
Let's actually talk about the people that worked really hard.
That we went to support.
We went to support. Let's support them now before the end of the show. So I'm bogarting a friendship here. A friendship here. Tyler Council is Gary's friend. They worked together for many, many years on Street Outlaws and other, sports things, I believe. And Tyler is one of the founding members of The Real Idiots. This group makes amazing,
It's the best.
killer comedy videos. It's The Real REEL Idiots. And the two that they were up for awards for, where the first one was, go ahead.
It was a werewolf with a gun.
Werewolf with a gun.
Yeah.
You know what I found interesting about this one was it was a 72-hour film festival.
Yeah,
So they only had 72 hours to make that amazing
it was
piece.
great. It was great.
Fantastic. A
And-
Miami werewolf running around with a gun.
And I laughed through the whole entire thing. There was not a dull moment there.
No, there's not. What I love about their work is not only is it professional quality and caliber, it's also authentic as fuck.
Yeah.
Like
They're
I
being
smell Adult Swim
Yeah.
anytime I'm near them. They did an animated show the other day that I saw. Amazing. It reminded me of Squidbillies.
I don't know what that is.
Riley, the studio mascot, is here. Squidbillies was an Adult Swim show, but the second film that they entered was Urniture. And it's
Amazing.
Hey, you want to tell them what the premise of this one?
So Urniture is basically just it's furniture that you could piss on.
They said that the idea came from driving past a furniture store where the F in the sign was out,
Yeah.
and it just was downhill from there.
It's amazing.
Right. And the way that they did the detail and the
Oh
acting
my gosh.
and the salesman, the whole nine, it was perfect.
Yes.
They even described the process about why you can urinate on it, but you can't defecate.
Yes.
These reminded me of kind of like what Tim and Eric meets like SNL.
I only know one of the things that you just said is SNL.
Okay, disregard. I don't have enough
Yeah.
time to even try to explain that.
Yeah.
At any rate,
Yeah.
the stuff is super humorous, super weird. Do you want to let her out real quick?
Yeah.
'Cause
Let me
she's
get
gonna
up.
drive
Let
me
me get up
insane.
and let her out.
Riley, the bull mastiff, knows there's food somewhere in the house and is wants to go get it. Ridiculous. She can't sit still. So we got to see those films. Those guys are amazing, amongst a bunch of other entrants who had just amazing films as well.
Great.
I love to see creators being creators and doing it for the love and not for the pay, even though they are getting paid and should be paid for it.
Yeah.
But
Just having a good time in general. Everyone there had a smile. Everyone was laughing the whole time. It was just like, it felt good.
hey, it was kind of like watching funny movies at your buddy's house.
Yeah.
Is what it felt like with all cool people.
Yes.
Like nobody there was judging anybody, well, except for the judges.
Yeah. Except for the Forgot about that.
There was no judging at the film festival with winners.
None.
Everybody won. No judging. That's the next Miss America.
No judges.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
No.
Oh, what do they do? A PC pageant. You can't exclude anyone.
No, you can't.
You just stand there. You just drop confetti from the ceiling like New Year's.
Everybody
Just call it a
wins.
day.
Everybody wins. Go home. Good night, America.
There they are. Miss Americas. Mr., Mrs., and everybody.
Miss Americas.
Yeah.
Plural.
People.
People of America.
People on the stage. and non-identifying people. I don't know.
Everyone.
Everyone. Like, if you breathe, you're a winner today.
Yes. Yes.
What you do is you walk them all out behind a curtain, give them their award, and then tell them they can't tell anybody that they were the actual winner.
Yeah.
So they all, for the rest of their life, believe
that they were the
winner of the pageant.
That's perfect. That's a great idea.
And you could even tell them that the one that won on stage really didn't win. It was you.
Yeah.
But the Illuminati said that we had to keep.
They got to be the
But you're actually the winner.
Yep.
And they just kept going. You're actually the winner. You're actually the
every
winner.
person. They go home to their families.
Everybody's got a plastic Oscar. Or whatever they give.
It's like
they give a tiara to them, right? Or a crown.
I think it's like a crown, or I don't even know.
Who's the asshole that came up with the crown?
Yeah.
Like,
I got no idea.
What kind of pompous asshole needs to stick shit on his head worth money to make you feel less of a person in front of him?
That is kind of messed up. Let me put all these like gems on my head just to make you feel more like in poverty.
Who made gems worth something?
Yeah, why?
Like, Jim has never done anything for me.
No, it's something from the ground.
Dude, it is. Like gold.
Yeah.
Gold hasn't solved a single problem for me.
No.
Or society except for spending it.
Yes.
And then there and again, it's the weight we put on it. I'm still genuinely curious why the fuck we care about it.
Yeah, why? It's a stone. Like, it's a mineral. Like, what do we
There's no
found this shining thing in the river.
Right,
It's
gold.
Yeah.
I got fever, like fucking 49ers and all that shit.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
It's not like you can take it home and cook it or, use it for shelter.
No, it has no practical value. It has nothing, no practical value. It doesn't help anything.
It makes gaudy jewelry.
That's about it. That's about it. Can't eat it. Can't cook. Nothing.
Do you survive on herringbone chains? Like, what's that for? Who's it for?
Cuban links is when you could eat a lot.
What is Cuban links?
Cuban link. You never seen a Cuban link chain? They're thick.
Oh, okay.
It's like Thanksgiving dinner chains.
Thanksgiving dinner.
Because it's a big meal.
It's like it's like sucking on it, eating it like ribs.
Yeah.
It's fine to
I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Like, yeah, mark that. Time check. That's at 37 minutes and 45 seconds.
I almost did it again.
Giving yourself the double skier.
Dual wielding.
Dual wielding.
Oh, gosh.
That's pretty funny, man. How long have you been doing this? What's the time up there?
28 minutes.
That's it? Holy shit, dude.
We've also, every time we've gone to talk about the film festival and what's happened, 2 seconds later, we're on something else. I think it's the funniest thing ever.
But that's the way it should be.
I love it.
I could care less about thinking about the same thing too long.
Yeah.
All that does is just cause neuroses.
My ADHD gets mad when I have to focus on something for too long.
Imagine if your ADHD sat beside you.
I would hate my life. I would hate it.
Like you fucking had to sit by it and it had to like actively distract you.
Just ADHD personified.
It's just going like this. Every time you try to focus on, hey,
throwing like Rubik's cubes and shit.
make it random noises and shit.
That's the best.
Oh, everybody needs an ADHD monkey.
Yeah.
Just run around with. I like that they're like perfectly normal.
Yeah.
They're legit. The person is trying to actually accomplish life, but they have an invisible monkey climbing all over them that nobody can see, snapping their fingers in their eyes, pulling their ears, poking them in the BH, fucking yelling, look at that, look at that, look at that. That's really what it is. ADHD is having an invisible spider monkey that fucks with you, like the ones from Jumanji.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those scariest looking fucking monkeys ever. That was a kid's movie.
Yeah, those monkeys were something. Yeah, if you want to know what ADHD feels like, go get a monkey. Buy like a spider monkey and just let it loose.
But you're not allowed to let anybody ask you a question about it.
Nope.
You've got to just have the monkey. It's got to fuck with you. And everybody's got to just act like it's not there.
Yes.
Like, we know you're struggling. I can see you trying to look at me.
We're not acknowledging it.
We're not going to acknowledge it.
No.
This is not happening. I think this is a great analogy for ADHD.
Yeah, I think I've been trying to look for a way to describe it, but I think that's the perfect.
Yeah, and you don't want the monkey there.
No.
Like, you absolutely don't want the monkey is fun sometimes, though.
Sometimes very fun.
If the monkey and you are both in a good mood, it's fantastic.
We're good.
But if it's throwing shit, throwing shit.
If you're trying to do something productive and that monkey's there.
No, actually throwing its poo.
Terrible. But like see, the things that I like about it is like whenever I go for a walk, like if I just want to go for a walk by myself, I always entertain myself. Like I try to see how many steps I could take in just the one square on the sidewalk. And then I ask, well, what does that feel like? Or what is this doing? Or what is this doing? That's fun.
No, I get it. You're your own built-in entertainment.
Yeah.
One of the worst things for me is long runs or ruck marches when I was in the military, because I don't know what to fucking think about.
Yeah.
I'm like humming fucking TV theme shows in my head. Like, I don't know what people think you're supposed to be doing. Like, I'm a man, or whatever the fuck they think's going through your head. Mine was like,
that's how my mind is all
like
the time.
Andy Griffith or some shit.
I want to know
from
what
the 50s.
like. I want to know what goes on. Like if you don't have ADD or ADHD,
like the fucking DuckTales.
What goes
song.
on in your head? Like if you're just sitting there,
nothing.
See, I don't even know how to comprehend that. Like that's
bro. Isn't that weird?
It's so weird.
Well, have you ever taken whatchamacallit, Adderall?
Yeah.
Isn't it like fucking the first day you show up for fishing?
Yeah.
The lake is fucking just calm at like 6 a.m. It's weird.
Yeah.
You're waiting for somebody to sneak up behind you and stab you.
See, I don't think I would want to. I don't think I would want that though. I feel like I need the constant like something going on in my head.
You're addicted to the dopamine release that we have.
Yeah.
Versus theirs. They have a steady amount. Yeah. That's why they can do the mundane and the repetitive. We need a fire up our ass. Yeah. It's got to be like fucking, we can't have regular sex. We got to have sex with a thumb in the ass. Yeah. For it to be interesting. No, that is not happening to all of my family members. That has never happened. But
same.
It's just an analogy.
Let me make that clear. Yeah, no. Oh, the noise.
Well, I mean, you got to prep for the shitler.
God, yeah. Way to bring it around.
Yeah. Bring it right back. Rocking the shitler.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Can I get my extremely heartfelt show that I've created over the years canceled with a detention episode?
That's the quest.
Oh my God, dude. I do like the idea of a bunch of fucking stupid Aryans calling up the show angry because I am besmirching the Hitler name with Schindler.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, how dare you?
Jeez. That's the best thing
what's do you say anything after you do it? Do you like click your heels together?
Yeah, I feel like you're done. Did you get it?
Who's the person on the receiving end of that fucking thing? What do you do if somebody fucking gives you a fucking...
I feel like you just got to accept it.
The mind comp.
I feel like you got to accept it at that point. Like, if you let somebody...
you have to fight back, right?
No, I feel like
you have to fight Hitler.
Yeah.
Is that person Hitler?
I mean, if they got the stat. I mean,
if they're giving you a Hitler, then they're... I don't know. Is that like
but Michael Jordan was it? Like he rocked it.
Dude,
we've been talking about that all day.
Yeah, we've always talked about this. I fucking believe, because Michael Jordan, if you don't believe me, go Google it, look it up, because that dude killed the mustache, right? Hitler killed the fucking Charlie Chaplin. Like that dude had to be pissed.
Yeah.
Like his mustache got fucking just hijacked.
Yeah.
So nobody can have this mustache anymore. Oh, you think?
Michael fucking Jordan.
Michael Jordan rocked that fucking thing for like a solid 2 or 3 years, it felt like. It was in every Hanes commercial.
Every picture.
It was get on the golf course. It had cigars. It was like fucking, and nobody said shit.
It was Michael Jordan.
It's Michael Jordan. I swear, I honestly think that he had a bet, because we know that those guys like to gamble and they're always betting each other. I think that either one of two scenarios happened. Either Charles Barkley bet him that he couldn't rock a Shitler, or not a Shitler, an actual like mustache like that. He couldn't rock that mustache without somebody calling him out. Or Michael Jordan said, bet you I can do this.
I would like to think it's that one. I'd like to think Michael Jordan was like, I bet I could do this for like 2 years.
All right, I'll tell you what. $1 million, I'll rock a Hitler for the next 2 years, even on the Hanes commercials, and nobody will say shit.
That's what I think. That's had to be how it happened.
Like what?
Because I don't think Michael Jordan is going in the bathroom with this razor, just perfectly cutting out a Hitler mustache.
What if it was just a bad day? Like he fucking was shaving and he actually hit the one side.
He's like, oops, I'll
He's
keep
like,
it.
fuck it, and hit the other and just left that bitch. Maybe he was having a conversation with somebody
While
and he
he was
got
shaving.
distracted.
Yeah.
Forgot that he fucking didn't do the middle
And
rocked it all day, got some compliments. Because everybody that saw it the first time stopped and looked at it like hard. So you know that he knows that you're looking at it.
Yep.
You have a decision to make in this moment. Do you ask him if he has a Hitler?
Or do you not say nothing because it's Michael Jordan?
No, you go, I like your stash, man.
Do I play kiss up to Michael Jordan? Or
I
do
bet
tell
more
him
people said I like your stash, man.
Oh, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
I would say it. If I
I'd do that if I could grow one. With my full beard.
Yeah.
No.
I'd rock it too if I could. It's like, all right. All right.
No.
No.
I think there was a bet. Him, Tiger Woods, and Charles Barkley all sitting around the same poker table. Like
$1 million
you
bucks,
what.
you can't do it.
$1 million you can't rock.
I would love
Charlie
to think it was a bet.
Chaplin.
I would love to think it was a bet.
I hope it is. Oh, that or just to fucking foul up in the mirror. And he just went for the other half and left that shit in
It's
the
got to
middle.
be one of the two, because I don't think he wakes up one day it's like, yeah, let me do this. Like, yeah, let me rock this for a little while. Like, it's got to either be a bet or a mistake.
Dude, I love Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Like, so if you're hearing this, I'm voting for this was comedy or a bet.
Yes.
If
Yes.
you truly rocked it and liked it, I apologize. Because maybe my deep-seated implicit bias and bigotry and shame for being the color of myself and German makes me not want the mustache. Maybe having a problem with the mustache is my problem.
Are you projecting?
Projecting my Sherman insecurities onto Michael Jordan.
It's amazing.
Sorry, Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan. That sounds weird, right?
Yeah.
Jim J. Let's tell Mr. Jordan.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I did a song a while back for Gary. Well, not like, oh, Gary.
I would like to hear that
Did
too.
a track. Because his favorite commercial of all time it's the shoes.
Yeah.
Done by Spike Lee with Michael Jordan, Air Jordans. And, he gives me those stupid music challenges where he gives me like fucking dryer with a wallet in it. Fucking.
Which was great, by the way.
Thank you. He doesn't give me fun sounds. Like he gave me a Black & Decker drill to make drill music to. Fucking awful.
Oh.
Terrible. But for this one, I did a rendition where I used the sounds of sneakers squeaking on the court.
Yes.
And what I did was, the title of it was, If I Only Had the Shoes.
I remember you showing me that one.
Yeah, because I wanted to have the cool shoes, but all my friends, we couldn't afford those fucking things.
No.
There's no way. So I did a track called, If I Only Had the Shoes. So that's for you, Jordan. I'm also saying that you didn't know.
Yes.
He gave a lot to charity and he gave away a lot of shoes.
We
So
love you, Michael.
we love you. And I didn't care about the mustache. I was impressed that you rocked it with fucking might.
Was I even alive?
Come on, man. It wasn't that long ago that he had that mustache, was it? You watched the Hanes commercials, right? Those awkward ones where he's walking around in his underwear.
Because I feel like I'd remember if I
like asking.
It's got to be before.
No, dude. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm looking
Don't
this
you
up.
dare make me feel that old. I bet you could Google, did he have a Hitler mustache?
I'm Googling. When did Michael Jordan have a Hitler mustache?
This is why you end up in detention, by the way,
Oh, yeah.
for talking about shit like this.
I feel like I belong here.
I guarantee you it's been Googled.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, I was alive. I was.
Like you made me feel like I had like fucking a cane.
But I was 8. Like,
You
it
were
was
8?
2010, yeah.
Okay. Fuck, don't say things like that. However, when you Googled that, did you Google
I said, when did Michael Jordan? And the first thing that came up was in May 2010, American basketball star Michael Jordan appeared in a Hanes commercial sporting a hybrid of the toothbrush and pencil mustache, along with a soul patch. This prompted Jordan's friend Charles Barkley to say, I don't know what the hell he was thinking, and I don't know what Haynes was thinking. By Charles Barkley.
I feel so much better now.
Yes.
I was all fucking like, I felt like, I was like, dude, I just insulted and went after Michael
Yeah.
Jordan for his mustache.
Oh, we're good now.
Charles was terrible.
Like, so sorry. So sorry.
No, that was my horrible Charles Barkley.
Oh my
But,
gosh.
Dude, all right. So this was a good detention episode. Short,
That was-
sweet,
that
to the
was
point.
great.
We did the Lord's work today.
Talking about the shit.
The shitler. In all honesty, shout out to the real idiots. We're gonna have them on. We're gonna do kind of like a build up where we interview them, maybe one at a time or as a group, and then we discuss what they've got coming in the future. They've got some big things coming up.
Yeah.
So we're rooting for them. Root for the creators out there. Jonah, good to have you back around the
I'm
studio.
very
Love
happy.
that you're going to be involved a little more.
Oh yeah. I needed it.
Yep, you're always welcome. This has been your home for 4.5 years. You've seen it since day one,
Yeah.
and you've helped out for all these years here and there, and we appreciate it. It's good to have you back around, Gary. We miss you, and sorry that you chewed on a rubber glove and missed the film festival. And also, we didn't discuss his bizarre theory around psychopaths or
We
serial
gotta get
killers.
it in. We gotta get it in quick.
Do we do it quick?
Yes.
This one bothers me. It's weird. Right? It's weird. I don't
It
know.
is weird.
Yeah.
It is very weird because I want to know the details. Like I
I-
want to know where it came from.
So, and we'll have Gary on to defend his position. Right now, I'm just going to fucking rail on it for a little while. So he has to be like, motherfuckers. Like, that's not what I meant. Like, no, he's probably going to say he meant it. But and Gary
No.
said that all, did he say definitively all? All, yeah, I think he was pretty definitive.
All
Yeah.
serial killers.
All serial killers or all people that jerk off without lotion are serial killers. And that this is like a legit thing.
Oh.
And my question is, who did the poll?
Yeah.
Well,
That's funny.
who did the poll? Yeah. No, like who walked up to
Oh.
Charles Manson or
Was like, you a dry
Hey.
jerker?
or were they like peeking?
Looking.
Looking through the little fucking, oh, dude, they got to go up to the fucking meal slot.
Oh God.
No, I saw that. Silence of the Lambs, man. They throw that shit at you.
Oh
You're too young for that movie, too.
yeah.
Hello, Clarice.
Oh, that's what's his name? The character name.
Hannibal.
Hannibal Lecter. Yeah.
There's a scene in the original one where she's walking down a row of jail cells of the extremely dangerous incarcerated individuals, to include Hannibal, at the end of this hallway. And as she's walking down there, you can hear,
Oh, no.
and then, yeah, he threw it at her face or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty vile. So, but
Nice.
do you think that he had Jergens?
Not in jail.
So that does line up.
Yes.
So with Gary's theory, that's a check.
That works.
It's a check.
That works.
What about the dude on the island? Alone. Is he never going to punch the clown again?
He's got to.
He's got to do it.
What could he
Like,
use?
do you- I don't know.
Nothing.
Aloe?
Yeah,
He's
straight
trying to
in
find
the
a
aloe
plant.
plant.
I feel like, I don't know, man. I think it's a stretch.
No, I feel like if you, I feel like if you're in that predicament and you just got to do it.
Yeah, man. You blood eye through it.
Yeah.
You're not there for anything but just, you know, getting out the rage.
Let it out. Let it all out.
Hammer fisting yourself.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, he seems to believe that's a serial killer move.
I mean, now that we're talking about it, though,
It is.
it kind of makes sense.
Oh, man.
Because I don't think he said all people that are dry jerkers are serial killers. I just think he said all serial killers are dry jerkers.
That Venn diagram's fucking weird. Of those that jerk off, how many are serial killers? How many are not? How many don't use lotion versus...
Never thought I would be talking about dry jerking and serial killers on a Thursday afternoon in December.
Dude, do they do it with their eyes open and nothing there? Could you imagine
I don't know if I want to imagine that.
just staring ahead with a cigarette stringing out of the corner? The one cigarette, like fucking Lightning McQueen, the El Camino. Lightning McQueen's a dry jerk.
Yes.
Too manly for lotion. Oh,
Yes.
wait a minute. Does a real man use lotion?
Does a real man use lotion?
Does Samuel Elliott use lotion? Does he go over to the Jergens with his deep voice, lights a candle?
Oh my God. I would like to think that he does. Because that would just be funny as hell.
I bet he'd be like, I'm a gentleman. Of course I do.
Chivalry's not dead.
Chivalry's not dead. I'll treat him like a lady.
See, you knew where I was going.
Open doors for this bitch.
That's the best thing ever. Oh my God.
Bitch, you said what I heard.
No, not
Who sings that song?
Is it Doja Cat? It's
Is it
Doja Cat, right?
What, I told you, I thought I was like, bitch, you said what I heard. Some shit like that.
Oh my God.
All right, man.
Oh,
I'm out.
me too.
I'm out.
Let's happen.
Lord's work. All right. I genuinely appreciate you, brother. We'll see you around the studio more.
Of course.
And remember, everybody, make sure that you go to our website, check out our Into the AM stuff today. I'm wearing a really cool Astro Arcade tee. Links in the bio. Go to our sponsors and affiliates, click on it, and pick up any of their shirts. They actually have flannels now. They have sweatshirts. They have all sorts of shit, all top quality, man.
I gotta get on those flannels.
Dude, the flannels are dope. And they're coming back hard. I feel like Pearl Jam is like reinvading.
I like flannels. Like I never liked them until recently. I was like, yeah, I think I can rock the flannels. So that's where I'm gonna go to.
I like your generation is embracing the sweatpants.
Yeah.
Dude, Gen Z is the sweatpants generation.
Oh, sweatpants are the best.
That's a commercial.
Sweatpants are the best.
Gen Z.
Sign me up.
Gen Z. Sweatpants are the best. All right. Remember, everybody, be cool and keep learning. And sweatpants are the best. Oh, shit.
That was the funniest thing ever. Holy shit.